Yeah.
Yeah. So should we get back to the story?
Isn't that why we're here?
Yeah, but do you remember where we left off? He
Yeah,
ran
he
off.
he just ran off. That he killed the. No, we left off with Abdul. Remember the great fantastic line to end it?
What was it? What was it?
I think the officer. Or is it? Oh, they called solicitors.
No.
I'll be calling my solicitor about this.
I don't.
So,
What? I don't remember that at all.
no. I'm just. This is a side note.
Oh, wait.
No, they're outside interrogating Abdul, and he's like, "Oh, well, there is something I didn't tell you," and he's like, "There were Nazis,"
Oh, yeah.
and the commissioner said something really great. Can't remember. We'll have to go back and listen.
Oh,
And that's where it ended.
well, what do you think it might have been? What was the gist?
It was a great, one-liner before a cliffhanger.
Yeah, but we don't remember.
Well,
Okay, so he's being interrogated. They're thinking like maybe he's a Nazi, even though he's clearly Lebanese, like
yeah.
ethnically, or Libyan. Um, so probably not a white supremacist. Um, but and now Eddie Eddie Indiana has now, what exactly happened? He was confronted by the principal and then he just ran off naked? What happened? I don't remember.
He no, he went into the gallery
Yes,
where they
yes,
keep.
yes, yeah.
He killed the security guard,
He killed the security guard, yeah.
and then he pushed the sarcophagus through the plate glass window,
Yeah.
protective glass, and then he started fucking the, which caused that secret pipe to pop out. He hit it, he's really superhuman power, and
Yeah.
then ran off.
So now I think we come to him. He's running naked through the night,
Hmm.
powerful looking. He's got like a glow to him. And
Yeah.
there's cars driving by like you're flipping mad. You're mad. And
Mind where you're walking.
yeah, and he's like, ah, and he's like, he even flips one of the cars over, and
Yeah.
and then like a big truck comes, and it's like is about to hit him, but it stops, and he pulls the driver out, and he empties the bed, and turns it around and starts driving back to the school. All of a sudden, now we're back in the
Wait,
museum.
don't you think? Okay, don't you think his point was just to say? Don't you think the point is that he's going to the next museum?
He will, but now we're
Okay.
back in the original museum. It's quiet. There's just a dead body. Nothing's happening. Um, all of a sudden, the back of the truck bursts through the wall. He's backed up into it. He grabs a rope from the that was in the front seat. He starts. Well, don't worry. He finds an old ancient Egyptian rope, and he starts collecting every sarcophagus. There's like three more sarcophagi in this museum. It's Oxford or whatever, and he starts loading them into the back of the truck. He's just going crazy. He quickly fucks one,
Wait,
pops a
This
pipe
is
out.
this. Wait, there's no cops at the scene.
No,
Why?
because it's a gunshot, and no one in England knows what a gun sounds like.
Don't you just think it should be at a different museum?
Why?
I don't know, because it makes more sense.
Well,
Why would he
either
go back?
you can cut this part out if you want, but it's there now. How's that
Okay, I
sound?
don't have power of editing here, but
No,
sure.
no, no. We can listen. It's a first draft. This scene is inconsequential. It either works or it doesn't.
Okay.
Now once he's got three, he's got a pipe. He's smoking it while driving, and he's driving to the next museum. Take it there.
Oh, see,
Oh, he
that's
should pick
just.
up Abdul, obviously.
Oh no! Listen.
Okay,
Oh my god, that makes no sense to me.
then
What
take
I
it
would
to
have
where.
said.
Yeah, please.
He's running down the street. He sees an old lady walking towards him, walking her dog, and she's just like, Oh, because he's running naked towards her, and we think he's going to attack her, but he just runs right past her, and she says, "Mine's where you're walking,"
Yeah, yeah,
and he's like, and he's looking around, and he sees the sign. It says museum that way, you know.
yeah.
So then he runs across traffic, and everyone's like, but in a polite way. You know, they're always polite.
It's England. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're very brutal but polite about it.
Listen, I can't speak with any authority on the manner of the English.
Oh, you just speak their language and use it to your benefit and disadvantage as you please.
Yeah,
But yeah,
so I'm not in a position to start describing their behavior in their language.
because you think it's not. It's okay. Anyway. Oh, you're just talking shit about the English. I'll have to edit this out.
I will. I
uh,
think I'll edit this out because we're not really saying anything.
so he he runs to the next museum, and he's running up the big stairs to get into the museum, and he goes and he busts inside the door because it's dark out, right?
Yeah, it's nighttime.
And he's confronted immediately by a security guard. And they go, "Whoa, excuse me, sir, you're gonna have to put clothes on to come in here."
Yeah,
And he just takes the guy and he rips his head out of his body.
yeah. So like spinal cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other security guard is like sitting down, and he falls back because his feet were up. He's just relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh god!" And then Eddie Indiana jumps on the desk and goes, "Rah!" It's some scary like close up like face he makes at him.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "Ah!" And he takes his head, and just bashes it into the ground.
Okay. Okay.
And then he like gets up and he starts walking, and he's like feeling so good. And then he gets a stomach clenching pain. He's like, "Ah!" And he falls to his knees, and he's like, "Ah!" And he sees his and is like, we can see that his arms and the muscles in his arms start deflating.
Yeah. So this drug is very fast acting and like out
Last
of your
not very
system
long.
immediately.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So then he's like, and then we get a shot of his face, and we see wrinkles like forming on his face. He's like, and he looks and he sees the Egyptian signed to Egyptian exhibit. So then he runs towards it. And he goes, "Ah!" And he goes, now he's an Egyptian exhibit, and he takes like a statue head, like a marble statue that's just sitting there, and he takes it and he throws it at the glass that's protecting the sarcophagus.
Okay.
And basically it's just a repeat of the other scene where he just starts
Yeah,
fucking it.
so yeah, we don't have to get into too much detail, but now so we have this situation where he's just on a bend, not a bender, he's on a tear, just like through the every like how many possible museums could there be within running distance? But like we don't have to get into the details. Maybe he has a car, maybe he doesn't, but we have a couple scenes of him like traveling through England over the course of like a night into the morning, ripping apart security guards, fucking and smoking from sarcophagi. Now he's got an issue. He's got a clear issue in the fact that like this is not sustainable, and there's not that many sarcophagi in England. Like
Hmm.
so that's something we can't just have him doing this forever because it's not that's not a movie. But also like we have a conflict for him, not a conflict, but a dilemma for him is like he needs to figure out a way to make this sustainable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where Abdul comes back in.
Okay. In
So,
what fashion?
so I guess there is a montage of him doing this, right? And so then now we cut back to the officer and
Oh, can
Abdul.
you hold on 1 second?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Where were we at?
So now we're back at the station with Abdul and the commissioner.
Yeah.
And now they're interrogating him about the whole Nazi thing he said.
Yeah.
So he's sitting. The commissioner's smoking. He's like drinking tea, and they're like, "So you're telling me these were 2 Nazis?" And Abdul's like, "No, no, no. There were
3.
3. It's just that one was a woman."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm still hearing 2." Abdul's like, "Oh God, listen. After I give my statement, I need to go back home to my family.
I'm
Is
sorry,
that
I
okay?"
don't get that joke.
What are you saying that now?
Yeah.
Oh, he's such an Englishman that he doesn't believe in women.
He doesn't believe in women. Just the queen for me, thank you.
Even that's questionable.
Okay, fair enough. It's staying in.
Staying in. Ooh, that's what she said. Um. So, he's like, and the commissioner's like, "All right, yes, we're wrapping up right now. Um, but there's one more thing that I need to ask you. What is your national?" And then the phone rings.
Yeah.
It's British phones are loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's like, "Commissioner, what? Dear God, not again!" And he hangs up the phone. Ching! And I was like, "Is everything okay? What happened?" And he goes, "Your friend struck again.
Mm.
This time he's killed 2 more bloody security guards, and
Yeah,
he's fucking
wait.
all the sarcophagus in town."
I'm sorry. Why are the police questioning Abdul? I don't remember that happening.
Because he said that they killed 2 Nazis.
But why
Inside
were the
tomb.
police even there talking to him?
Because he murdered people inside the college.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was
Oh,
acknowledged
I'm
where
just
we
telling
left
the
off. I haven't
story.
we recorded yesterday. When would I have had a chance to listen back?
I don't know, when you're laying in bed
When
thinking
I'm
about
late.
it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Um. So, uh, he. Now I lost my track.
No, it's fine.
He goes, "Your bloody friends killing all security guards in every goddamn museum in this town. The Queen's gonna have my head."
Yeah.
God bless the Queen.
God save the Queen.
God save the Queen.
God bless the Queen.
Abdul, say it with me.
God save the Queen.
God save. No, it's God
God
bless
save.
the Queen.
God bless the Queen.
He's just like, okay. He goes, all right.
I'm sorry. I was having a fit.
If that happens again, please do anything you need to stop me.
Hit me with a chair.
I give you permission.
By order of the Queen.
Queen, the Queen, the Queen. And he hits himself in the head.
With a tiny chair.
It's like, all right, you're coming with me. But I told you, my family's like, you are coming with
Wait,
me.
Abdul has a German accent. What happened to Abdul's German accent?
But I have to get home to my family.
Yeah.
He's like, man, this is hard going back and forth.
Yeah, well, you dug yourself a little hole there.
You are coming with me. Wait, how does a British guy talk?
You just did Cuban. Lucy, you are coming with me.
Ricky.
Just do your best. I'm not gonna call them out.
No, anymore, I guess.
Well, we're at part 2.
So then he's like, but my family, sir. He's like, you're coming with me because you're the only one who knows him. Man, I really can't do that.
Yeah, you're doing German for English now.
German for English? No, English for German.
There you go.
And then he's like, get him. And then they kind of like the other officer like kind of like manhandles him to stand up.
Yeah.
He's like, come with me, I'll drive. And then they get in the car. And now they're in the car, and the commissioner is just an insane driver.
It's
He's
like
just like
Clockwork Orange.
that scene when they're driving. That's my
Yeah.
favorite scene in that fucking movie. Yee-hoo! Yeah, it's pretty much like that. And Abdul's like, "Oh, Commissioner, do we have to drive so crazily?" And he goes, "Your friend's a murderer. Of course we have to drive crazy.
I have to get into his mind.
I've got to get into the mind of him. And this is the only way I know, by putting others in risk. Look at this. See that woman up there? She has no idea what's about to happen."
He just plows right into. He just
the curb.
demolishes her.
No, he just misses her. And she
Oh
might,
no! I got an idea. He demolishes her, and like, and she explodes onto the front of the fucking what's a British car?
Well, I think they drive Mercedes.
Yeah, okay, and then he turns around and he's laughing and he rips his face off, and it's Eddie Indiana.
Oh, well, that's
He goes,
just crazy.
well, oh, am I denting our completely sensible story?
I mean, it kind of all makes sense up to that part.
And we're also kind of losing the Indiana Jones motif.
Listen, he's
Okay.
the archeologist. We had
Okay,
a lot of
yeah.
points.
Okay.
Where
fair
would he
enough.
get this mask of the?
It's not a mask. He killed the commissioner and was wearing his face.
Can we have a little side meeting about this?
Yeah, cut it. I won't fight for it.
Okay. So and also another side meeting about him demolishing the woman.
Well, it's a fucking good scene. Like, even if it doesn't make story sense, that's harder to part with. But okay.
I think it'd be funny if he. Okay, so if they're driving a Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
That's funny if they're all like in this little clown car,
Yeah.
smushed. And
Did those exist in 61?
yeah, those things are from like the 50s.
Okay.
And the huge officer in the back, he's got the hat, and you can't
Yeah.
see his eyes. He's got the mustache.
Mm-hmm.
He's drinking tea, and he keeps spilling it. He's like, sorry, Harold. Hold on, Harold. And there's tea going everywhere, and they jump the curb, and he says the thing like, "See that lady? That she has no idea what's about to happen to her."
Yeah.
And he goes, and she's pushing a carriage, and she's like, "Oh!" And he skids out of the way at the last second and bumps the carriage, and it sends the baby flying.
Oh my god.
And the fishmonger catches it
Yeah.
instead of the fish.
Instead of catching the fish, yes.
Yeah, they toss fish.
And and he goes, "I've just ruined a package of fish, just like a mad American."
No, it'd be funny because we see him catching fish and putting it down, catching fish, putting it down, and the next one he catches a baby. He goes, "What?"
Yeah. No, but I'm saying the police officer.
Yeah.
That was his plan all along.
Yeah, because he'll be talking about that for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
That's really funny. And then he's like, and Abdul's like, "Commissioner!" And then they finally. Oh, what?
I got an idea. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Yeah.
Right now or later?
It's not yet.
Okay. So then, and he's like, "Where are we even going?" He's like, "Well, your friend, he already hit the 2 main exhibits in town. There's only one left. The big exhibit that's coming, that they're setting up for this week. How stupid is I not to realize?" And there's like, apparently at one of the main, at the national, not the National Portrait Gallery, the other one.
Yeah, the British
The museum.
Museum of Egypt.
Yeah.
Ology.
Exactly. He's like, how stupid can I be to not realize his plan?
What's his plan, Jerry?
His plan was to go to that exhibit to really fuck everything.
So wait, but it's got to be more than he's just repeating this cycle over and over. I mean,
What's his end point? Well, it's like being a fucking crackhead. There is no end point. The end point is every second to get high.
But it's a story. Like, he has to. like he's just gonna keep fucking and
You've
smoking.
never read Tolstoy? Like, there's no point
No,
to
I've never
anything.
read Tolstoy.
Is it wearing off?
Nah, I get like a shooting pain in my side.
It's because you're sitting like.
No, it's because I keep shoveling.
Okay.
It was like I heard it last time I shoveled, and it just got better yesterday, and then I had to shovel again today.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
How much do you even have to shovel?
Last time it was a lot.
I have to shovel 40 apartments.
Do you use an actual shovel?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
What? We. I use a plow for the road, and I have to shovel everyone out.
Nah. Anyway, why don't we try to have some fun?
Oh, we're having fun.
Oh, we're having fun?
Yeah.
Are we having fun? Blow my mind. Blow my back out.
um. He. Ugh. So then they. So then we cut back to Eddie, Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you suggest his end goal is? Like, he's just on a drug-addled, addled rampage.
I think he should. He gets enough pipes together to sit down at the Great British Library and read all of the like reference books and like every piece of information that's relevant to his situation. Like he's just like methed out, but he can like hyper focus, and he finds the secret of the pharaohs, and like he's able to decipher like this old myth. Now he has context for it about how they were able to sustain this high because they were able to rule in this state.
Yeah.
This was the secret of their power. And
Oh, can I fund that up for you real quick?
yeah,
So he breaks into the library,
yeah.
and it's still night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's no one there, and he's like, he's looking around. He's like, ah! And there's like this back room. I guess it's where all like the sacred book, the valuable antique books are.
Yeah.
And he's ripping through, and he finds the one that has like an obvious Egyptian hieroglyphs on the front. He takes it. He's like, he's gesticulating like a crazy method really fast. He's like, ah, and he takes it. He opens it up, and he's like ripping pages because he's trying to get to the back of it, like to the part. And he's like, ah, and he slams his hand down, and he takes the page and he rips it out, and he just goes over to the light and he looks at it, and he's like, ah. And then he's like trying to so hard to concentrate and look, but it's like one eye, and he's got like
Yeah.
fish eyes. He's like, ah. And then as he's reading, we have a voiceover of like the typical like,
Like Anthony
you know,
Hopkins.
exactly. So it's like in the beginning there was, that kind of voice,
Yeah.
and he's like, and then it starts reading like, and the sacred smoke from the sacred pipe will cause any man to become higher than God.
Mm-hmm.
He will become God. No, it'll say he will become God, and then he will become higher than God. He will be the Pharaoh that rules the land. And he's
Sure.
reading this, and he's like, ah, and he goes, and it says, and then it basically alludes to that you need to smoke it out of the most sacred of sacred pipes. and he sees,
Wait, can I
yeah,
fund that up?
yeah.
I think maybe he needs to smoke it out of the skull
Oh yeah,
of
yeah. I was
of
thinking that.
of his predecessor, which in this case would be the final pharaoh of
The
Egypt.
last pharaoh.
Yeah.
He goes, and only the sacred pipe of the brain, the mind's cavity
Yeah.
of the last ruler who was touching the face of God.
Though famously Egyptians didn't give a shit about the brain at all, and they thought it was like
Yeah, they would
waste.
pull it out of your nose.
Yeah. But We'll just it just happens to be the skull because that's really the only part of a body that you could make into a pipe.
Yeah, but he that part of the information isn't in the piece of paper he has, and he's like, because it's like it ends, so he's like, ah, and he throws it, and he looks, and he gets the book, and he knocks it off the table because he's so like jittery, and
Yeah.
he's now crawling to the book, and he's looking out, and he rips the page out again, and now he's like on his stomach, holding it up to the light, and that's where he reads that part.
Yeah.
That's the fun up, the fun up, the fun up.
I want to get him back in like Indiana Jones gear.
Okay, like
How do we, like
like
he's just been naked for this whole like since he
oh, like
smoked.
actual
Like I want him
textile.
back dressed like an explorer. I want him to have a gun again. And that should all
Oh,
happen because he's all out of pipes.
oh,
And now he's just jonesing. He's just strung out.
yeah. Okay, so then he obviously finds. Or should there be like? Oh, so then he's like going through like the. He's in the library right now, so that wouldn't work. Oh, because now he goes out of the library and he's walking the street, and he sees a guy and a man and a woman walking, and the guy is kind of dressed like Indiana Jones. You know, he's got the hat on, and he's talking in a Australian accent, and he's with this British lady that he's courting,
An
and
Australian
he
accent?
yeah, and he's like, you know, milady, like back in Australia, we didn't have such fancy roads like you do out here. He's like,
Yeah,
he's like,
Australia in the American South.
what? That was the accent I was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, you can fix it in post.
All right.
And she's like, oh, I never thought actually I'd be showing an Australian man around Britain,
I
around
like
the
when
streets.
when you're showing someone around your neighborhood and you just reference the country you live in. I never thought I'd be showing you around the United States of America.
Yeah, around downtown London.
Hmm.
And he's like, well, this night has been going good so far. We can only suspect what's happened next,
Can
Milady.
I? Can I? Can I? Do you have someplace you want to go? Because I have an
Yeah.
alternative idea. Okay.
Let me just say mine, and you say yours.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that he happens upon this person, and he attacks him and takes his clothes.
I hear that. I don't think that's the worst idea. I have another idea.
Yeah.
So he realizes he needs to get into this gala that's coming up, and he's gonna need clothes. So then we see him have that idea. He's talking to himself out loud. He's like, I'm gonna need clothes, and then we cut to an actual Indiana Jones movie that's happening with the character, and we won't use the name, but it's obviously that this guy's the real deal. He's speeding down the road.
Wait, they're filming it?
No, it's just happening in the same universe. He's speeding down the road, being chased by Nazis who are shooting at him, and then a little bit further down the road, Edward and Eddie, Indiana, butt naked, pushes a cow into the middle of the road. So while this like we got the Indiana Jones music playing, while all that's happening, this guy is totally different from Eddie Indiana. He's really charming and he's like saying cool lines. He's acting like Harrison Ford. All of a sudden, his car just slams into a fucking cow and just crumbles, and the Nazi car crumbles right behind it. It's a horrible accident. Then naked Eddie Indiana runs to the car and pulls their bodies out. And he's like taking what he can of the Indiana Jones costume, like the hat and stuff, off of Indiana Jones' dead body, but the jacket is ruined. So he grabs one of the Nazi jackets and puts that on over it. So he just looks like Indiana Jones wearing like an SS jacket with the armband and the death's head and everything, and he's totally methed out. And there's blood all over his clothes
Mm,
and cow parts.
yeah, yeah. And you love this.
I mean, I'm smiling.
How did he know?
I can't
How did he
actually tell
know?
what emotion I'm having without seeing an image of my face and then reading it from there.
But how did he know?
Oh, he just saw some clothes. He just saw some people driving and assumed they had clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess it will. We've used a lot of mine, so I guess we'll have to use some of yours.
So now he's dressed like a Nazi Indiana Jones. He's completely like strung out. He looks like shit. He looks like absolute death. Um, and he starts hitchhiking, trying to get to the gala. No one is picking him up. He is dressed like a like drugged out Nazi in a fedora.
Yeah.
Um, so like he's just walking and hitchhiking. Eventually, he walks all the way there. At the same time, the police and Abdul pick up. Uh, uh, oh, uh, well, no, okay. He doesn't walk all the way there. We cut to the police and Abdul.
Hmm.
The police pull over. But what happens? Help me out.
We cut back to them speeding still,
Yeah,
and he goes, "Abdul, I need you to, I need you to take the wheel." He says, "What? Just take the wheel." And he takes the wheel, and now the commissioner is climbing. He climbs out of the window and onto the roof, and it's like this really cool fucking moment. It's almost like the scene in Indiana Jones when he's like climbing on the roof
yeah.
of the train, and maybe we hear a slight theme of Indiana Jones
We
playing.
just had
Hey,
actual. Okay.
okay, so we don't have it then. So
Yeah.
then he's like climbing, and he's like, no. We're like, what is he doing? And he goes into the trunk, and he opens the trunk as they're still speeding, and he gets out this flask, and he closes the trunk, and he crawls back in the window. He's like, I got it, and he starts pouring Harold and him drinks.
Yeah.
Because and then Abdul's like, you're fucking mad, man.
Yeah.
And then Harold, and then they see like a person crossing the road, and Harold's like, oh no, and he jerks the wheel because he's still driving.
Yeah.
And then the car tumbles and flips and flips and flips and flips and lands right on the stairs of the museum.
Okay.
And oh,
Why
because
did
just
Why did this all happen?
what?
Why is the cop like? What's the story reason for the cop being this? The cops being this crazy?
I love a crazy cop.
Yeah, but we already have a crazy antagonist.
Well, you want to delete all that awesome cop scene?
Okay,
So
if you love it, we can keep it.
yeah, yeah. And so
But I think
now,
we have to come up with a reason why they're crazy.
yeah, sure, we'll get there. Well, so far he's an alcoholic. It seems like.
Well, I like that. That's why I was trying to make it into Eddie Indiana to explain why he's acting so much like Eddie Indiana.
Oh, because he used to be just like Eddie.
Or maybe they're brothers, and that's why he wants to be the first to
No,
handcuff them so he can go easy on them. This is his
well,
brother
no.
from England.
I think it would be good to reveal that he himself used to be an explorer, and he has also fucked sarcophagus.
That okay.
So anyway,
So
so
that's more
now,
of a coincidence.
yeah. Well, the line. So like, so now,
That's the best way to respond to constructive criticism. Oh yeah, well, just roll over.
um, so we as that scene was as they were speeding, we also saw that the line was forming outside the exhibit, and
Yeah,
people were like going in, and everyone has to hand in a ticket. They have to be well dressed, and they have to hand in a ticket because it's a soft opening.
yeah.
Member invite only.
Mhm.
And we see like these elegant couples handing the guy the docent his like the tickets.
The
And
dachshund, dachshund,
it's a docent.
Dutch hound.
Yes, he Dutch. Use your Dutch hand, sir. And it's a museum docent.
I've never heard this term.
It's a person who looks after the museum.
A Ben Stiller.
Hmm. I think he was a janitor.
I think he was a security guard.
Yeah.
Well, they made like 3 of those movies, so he might have had 3 different jobs.
he kept getting promoted. Robin Williams, God bless his soul, he was in that. I never saw it.
He played Heinrich Himmler. It's a really weird performance.
Himmler only had one ball. Um. Uh. So then, we see these elegant couples handing their tickets, like, "Oh yes, this is gonna be a great night, sir. A very, very, very pleasant night, sir."
Mhm.
And then in the back of the line, we like kind of get like a zoom in, and then we see Eddie and Diana just sitting there, like, because he's like, on the line now, trying to act
With
cool.
a clear swastika on his
Yeah,
arm,
but
just
it's interesting because the
like less than
swastika.
20 years after England went to war with Germany.
I know, but the whole SS thing and the swastika, those are all Egyptian symbols.
Sure. Well,
So
no,
everyone's yes,
the swastika is from India.
yeah, but there was also
Yeah, it
Egyptian.
was everywhere, but the Nazis took it from India.
Yeah, but the people are just like, oh, it must, oh, he must be, part of the exhibit,
Sure.
and he's like trying to play it real cool. He's like, he keeps holding his stomach, and so as he's about to get, he's next to hand in his ticket, and the guy's like, "Your ticket, sir," and he goes, and just as he's about to like freak out, then that car accident happens where they're
Yeah.
tumbling and we see them fucking rolling, and then everyone's like, "Ah!" And the line like breaks up. Everyone's like, "What the hell is going on?" And then the commissioner crawls because the car's on its side, and the commissioner crawls out the top. He's like, "Don't worry, everyone, we're okay, and we're here.
We've come here to arrest a madman.
We've come to arrest a madman. Anyone seen a madman?
If you see anyone unusual looking, please let us know.
Any unusualness, please let us know." It's funny because they're fucking insane.
And there's also a man dressed like a Indiana Jones
Yeah.
Nazi online.
Yeah, but as the commotion happens, he runs past. He slips in,
Yeah.
and
And somebody and no, he's standing there, and
yeah,
everyone looks at him for a second, and then all of a sudden, someone in the front goes, "I believe the man standing next to me is a Portuguese." They go, "Oh, a Portuguese? That is very unusual." And they all just start staring at this slightly tan man. And
who,
he's
Abdul?
like, "What?"
Oh, just a random guy in line.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm here to see the exhibit." He's
Yeah,
I was born in London. I think my grandmother might have been Portuguese, and they're like, "Yes, yes, this is the madman."
and then Abdul's like, "Commissioner, focus. We don't
Yeah.
have time for that." He goes, "Oh, you're right. I'll get back to you. I don't trust you, and I'll be back." uh, and then so then he's like, and then a woman cries. She comes right over crying. She goes, "There was a man. He was dressed as a Nazi. He's crazed." And they
Yeah.
go, "That's got to be him." And then so Abdul, Harold, and the commissioner all run into the museum. And now we cut to,
I got an idea.
yeah, what?
So there's a chase, and there's a
Through the
chase.
museum
Yeah, and we're gonna have fun with all these different
exhibits.
displays.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exhibits. Like, we'll come up with that later, because we have to really sit down and like plan out some fun
Well, yeah,
ideas.
like there's like maybe there's like the primitive man exhibit like in Natural History Museum,
Yeah,
and he's like in the display.
yeah, he's like posing, and
Yeah,
yeah, and it's like a Scooby Doo chase,
yeah,
basically.
exactly. Many
Finally,
ruses.
they enter into an empty corridor, and it's the two cops and Abdul, and they're closing in on Eddie, and all of a sudden Abdul from his jacket pulls out a gun and shoots both the police officers. And then he walks up to Eddie. He goes, "I didn't know we were compatriots." And then he pulls a little swastika pendant from his neck. That's why he had the German accent. He's been a
Yeah.
Nazi all along.
Okay, but let's have fun with that. So they finally corner him, and he's cornered like a rat, Eddie,
Yeah.
Indiana. And then the commissioner walks forward, more forward of the group towards him. He goes, and he says something. What would he say to him when he finally caught him? He's like, "Ah, trapped like a rat, we see."
Yeah,
A
that's good.
little, a little drug crazed rat. And he
Yeah, I love that.
goes, looks like your friend Abdul here is the one who helped us find you. Not much of
Hmm.
a friend, is he? Not much
Yeah,
of a friend are you, Abdul? And he turns to look at Abdul, and then we just see a gun, a bullet wound appear in the commissioner's
middle.
head, and he
Yeah.
drops.
We just see the barrel of Abdul's gun, and the screen goes red,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it
And then,
fades back,
and then Harold is like, what is
and
it?
then red
Har-
again.
yeah, psh, and then he's shot. He
Yeah,
stumbles for his nightstick because they don't have guns.
yeah.
And and then Eddie Eddie Indiana's like,
Yeah, we forgot to mention Tim Allen is going to play this character.
yo, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then just as he becomes shocked by this, he falls to his knees and he goes, ah! And then Abdul walks towards him, puts his gun away, and gets down on his down crouches down to his level, and he pulls out a swastika and he puts it in front of him, and he goes, "What does he say?"
He says, "You were under deep cover, brother, but you
Yeah,
could have
he's like,
trusted me."
he
And he goes,
goes,
"Abdul, aren't you
"Yes,
Libyan or
yes."
Egyptian or something?" He goes, "Ha, Italian, still technically European."
That's right. I'm a fascist freak.
And he starts licking the floor.
Yeah, because weren't like Italians really into like leather,
I
like
don't know.
Mussolini
You tell
loved
me.
leather boots. Yeah,
Are you just
the John Travolta, like they all love leather and tight clothes.
you're Italian?
I actually hate leather.
Well, then it's not true.
I don't know.
You know
It
what
could
they
be my
say?
Puerto Rican side coming through.
Fair enough.
Um, uh, so he goes, "That's right. I'm a fascist freak," and he licks the Nazi pendant he has,
Yeah.
and he goes,
We could have been
"What?"
getting freaky this whole time.
And he
Licking
goes,
things, being
"Yeah."
racist.
And he goes, "And you're in a lot of trouble because you didn't know it now then, but you'll know it now that you killed my brother back in that tomb."
No. He thinks Eddie Indiana's a Nazi because of the jacket.
Really? He's that
He-
easily fooled?
yeah. It's a stupid movie.
He goes, "But I thought a lot of things about you, but I had no idea you were on the Fiora side." And he like he uses the top of his gun to like point to the SS on his patch on his arm. Yes.
Where do you think? But you've been tasting of the same fruits that nourished him. Where do you think his immense power came from?
Where do you think the Führer gets his power from?
And then he's like, "Let me take you, let me show you a little something." And he takes him, and like Eddie's in a lot of pain because he's really jonesing. But
Oh no! Wait! I'm sorry.
yeah,
Can I just say something? He
sure.
goes, "No, because the whole. I think this is great because it turns out that Hitler was looking for the answer because he was also
That's what I've been
following
saying.
these like trying to find out what
Well,
this
he's also
power
been
they speak of.
he was also smoking from.
No, no, he hasn't. That's the whole point. The whole point is that Hitler has been looking for this secret because
Hitler's dead. It's 1961.
I know, but he's like, mein Führer died looking for the secret that you found out in just such a little time. If we only knew about you years ago,
Hmm.
because it turns out Hitler was always looking for this ultimate power,
Yeah.
and he goes, and all of a sudden you come along and solve the mystery, and who will benefit? Me.
Yeah.
I will be the next Führer. No, I will be the next Pharaoh. No, I am God.
Yeah.
And he takes Abdul and he because Abdul still has the manuscript. I mean,
Uh-huh.
Eddie Indiana still has that piece of paper like in his jacket that he
Yeah.
found out the secret to, and he takes it and he pushes him aside, and he's so much in pain that he's like sitting on the ground in fetal position, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And Abdul's like, it's so simple right in front of me. How did I not see it? It's the skull. So then Abdul takes him and he drags him into like the last exhibit where like the
Yeah.
main sarcophagus is. King Nut, remember?
Yeah.
And
That was the first one.
okay, we'll pretend that like that wasn't. Now it
Okay.
is. Uh, and he drags him and he just drops him right there in front of it. And he takes the sarcophagus and pushes it over, and it drops to the ground. And he unzips his pants, and he
Yeah.
gets on top, and he goes, "So how do you do this? You just do it like this, and is there some kind of little dance you do? How do you do it?"
He goes, you just fuck it like you'd fuck
He goes,
anything.
"You fuck it like I'm gonna fuck you, you son of a bitch." He goes, "Oh, fuck me. I don't think so, because you're in pain and I'm not."
Hmm. Hmm. But then
And
all of a
then,
sudden he is in pain because the
oh, wait a
sarcophagus
minute. No, no, no.
closes on
We're
his penis.
wait, wait. Okay, but we messed up. First, he opens it up and rips the head off and
Yeah.
has the skull,
Yeah.
and he puts it down. And then he gets on top.
Yeah.
And now he's like, "How do I do this?" And he starts like humping it. And he's like, "Oh, that's how you do it. Yes. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me. Show me the power.
Yeah.
Show me." And then all of a sudden we hear, "Ah!" And there's a slam. And we hear
Oh
him,
yeah, it
Abdul
closes on him.
scream. Yeah.
He gets
Because
up. There's just blood spurting from his crotch
he's
all
like,
over the place.
"Ah!"
All over all this precious Egyptian
Artifact.
artifacts. It's just cock blood, just
Memorabilia.
Italian fascist cock blood everywhere.
Yeah. He goes, "Why? I don't understand. Why?" And then he fucking dies from
Yeah.
blood loss.
Yeah.
And wait, why did that happen? It has to be something funny.
Oh, I thought because you had to rip off the head first, so I assumed that was going somewhere. Oh, because the pharaoh was awakened.
Yeah, when the head came off.
Yeah, because
Okay,
he's
now we can have your little moving mummy scenes.
yeah. Well, why did that wake up the pharaoh?
Because ripping the head off didn't wake up the pharaoh,
Oh,
but actually
no, but
sucking it.
no. We see that the pipe did pop out, and so he's fucking it. The pipe pops out. Um, fucking what's his name? Eddie Indiana takes
Eddie.
a hit, and then he kind of nods off and leaves the pipe, and it's still smoking a little near the pharaoh's head. Goes into his nose. The eyes light up, and he takes control of the sarcophagus, cuts off Abdul's cock. Then his body rises out and puts
Yeah.
his head back on his shoulder. He's like 10 feet tall for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
And Eddie Indiana's there. Eddie Indiana is now strong again because he took a hit. He's waking up. And the pharaoh goes, "Mean you to smoke from my skull?"
Now we must engage in a cockfight.
And he takes Abdul's dick and chucks it at him. And he goes,
Yeah.
"What? I don't want to do that at all."
Because I just want another hit, man. I'm addicted.
Yeah, he goes, "Oh,
You don't know what addiction is.
you foolish traveler from a land I've not heard of."
Britain? What is that?
No, he's American.
Oh, who's talking?
Eddie and the
Oh,
pharaoh's talking to Eddie Indiana.
the Pharaoh's American?
No, the pharaoh's Egyptian.
Oh, so Indiana doesn't know what land he came from?
No, the pharaoh doesn't know where Eddie Indiana's from because he never heard of
Okay.
America.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. How does he know? He said it. I'm an American.
He can read souls.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can read souls, but I don't understand everything I read.
I don't always have context. I don't know what's happening.
So then, I don't know, there should be this last battle.
Okay, so Eddie Indiana he needs a whip, right?
Yeah,
Oh, he just finds a whip in the pants because they're
a whip
Indiana
in the
Jones's
pants.
pants. And he goes, "What the fuck? The freak was carrying a whip." And he starts whipping at the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh grabs it, throws Eddie Indiana across the room. Eddie Indiana just he sees his gun on one side of the room, the pipe on the other. He decides to dash for the pipe. While sliding, he pulls the pipe to his mouth, takes a hit. That gives him enough strength to slide. Put his feet. I can't actually explain it with words, but yeah. So you come up with something.
This is like a final battle move.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Or I don't know. What do you think should happen?
Well, I think he should hit him across the room with a super
Yeah.
strong skeleton arm.
But okay, yeah, yeah. No, okay. So we don't have to get into the details. A fight is breaking out.
Yeah.
What's the interesting way it's going to come to an end? Oh, all of the guests should come in and watch this now.
Yeah, they all rush in their evening and ball gowns.
Yeah, and they're just seeing this like drugged out Nazi dressed guy fighting a giant mummy,
Yeah.
and they're
They
like,
all
"Call
start
the
cheering.
no."
Yeah.
They say, "Call the Bobbies," and the
Bobbies?
the police.
That's what they call them?
Yeah, and the police come and just arrest the Pharaoh and Eddie Indiana, and they get brought to a holding tank, and they have to spend the night together in jail, like, and they're just like cursing at each other for a while, and then they both. Oh, they then Eddie starts to have he starts to detox, and he's having the shakes, and the Pharaoh like feels bad for him. He's like, "Ah, just smoke out of my skull real quick." And he does. He's like, "Oh my god, the power, the power!" And he goes, "Yes." I don't know. And they're like, and now the Pharaoh still he's reanimated. Eddie's got ultimate power. They just agree to have an alliance. They rip the jail apart with their bare hands, and then they head to Buckingham Palace. They rip the gates off. They destroy the guards with the stupid little hats. They march in. They take Queen Elizabeth and throw her through the roof of Windsor Palace. And they sit together on the throne. The Pharaoh sits on the throne and Eddie sits on his lap. And they're gonna rule England as the Pharaoh and his little buddy. Cut to 6 months later. America, the White House, the Capitol, the Washington Monument. We see all the American flags coming down and the Union Jack going up. Britain has taken America over again. The British Empire is back, this time ruled by a 10-foot tall reanimated Egyptian pharaoh
Farah,
and a drug addicted tiny little
archaeologist.
American man.
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
want to
mean,
take another whack at it?
oh, I'll whack it.
Sure.
um, well, they're fighting, and the crowd starts cheering,
Yeah.
and then uh, then he whacks and he hits Eddie Indiana across the face into the corner, and it looks like it's over because now Indiana is down, and the Pharaoh's like, ha, 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 "You mortal fool! Now you'll understand what it's like to see darkness forever."
Yeah.
And just as he's doing that, Eddie looks over and he sees Abdul's dick, And then the Pharaoh picks it, and Eddie grabs it. And the Pharaoh picks him up by his shirt collar. He goes, you thought you knew pain? I'll show you pain." And he goes, ah, and he opens his mouth to suck his soul in. And
Yeah.
Eddie Indiana just takes the dick and shoves it in his mouth. And the Pharaoh's like, ah, 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 ah. And then Eddie drops, and the Pharaoh starts choking. He falls to his knees. And then Eddie grabs a sword from one of the exhibits and he chops his head off. And his head goes rolling. And the crowd's like, and they start cheering.
Yeah.
And then Eddie takes his head and he like kind of like looks at it. And then he puts a lighter to it and starts smoking it. And he
That's
takes
a much better ending.
and he takes a huge hit. And then his clothes burst off of him.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, and then now the crowd's like, oh! And he goes, now all of you will see what it's like to feel the darkness. And then he swoops in towards the camera, and then it goes dark.
And that's the end?
Yeah.
All right. I like your ending a little bit better.
Awesome. Gesundheit. Gesundheit.
You know, I was thinking. I'll wait till you got something happening.
Okay.
We've been doing some big ideas in the past bunch of episodes. And in the past, we've tried to do small ideas. Like, where it's like, well, what if we really made this one? I'm saying what we should be doing in these episodes is let's agree. This is going to sound crazy.